I'm done with NYSC. Oh my God, 12/12. Hey. If I were you, I will never make that post. Because life is about to get so freaking serious, guy. Let me give you a little advice. So I've worked for 3 companies since after graduation. I graduated from university 2021, right? Finished service 2022. So I worked for 3 amazing companies, and let's add the international role I currently hold also. That's 4 companies apparently. I worked with Schlumberger, I worked with the UBA. I'm currently the chairperson of the ISO Environmental Management Youth Advisory Group. I'm currently working with Geoplex also as a HSC officer. So, I mean, I have a little experience I can share with you guys. Also, I don't miss any point. I have to write it down so that you understand what's the word? The severity of what you're about to face, the reality of life you're about to face after NYC, right? Now, before we dive deep into this, first of all, a little disclaimer. I am not a recruiter. I just have, like I've mentioned, the experience I have. And since I graduated, right, I would just want to share updates with you guys that are probably like myself or experiencing something like this also. But here goes, right? You need to know that your life is not behind schedule. You are not behind schedule. Even in social media, family pressure, and your classmates or your fellow coppers will want to make you feel that way. Know that your life is not behind schedule. But you also need to realize that there are coppers like you who probably have already gotten jobs. I'm not talking about the ones that know people, the ones that already have connections. They're already funding their connections and going ahead in life. But I'm talking about the regular guys, like all of us, those of us that had nobody, just the regular guys. They've gotten jobs because they've been pushing, meeting people, connecting with people, building their networks. Some of them have been so vocal on LinkedIn. Maybe thinking, okay, I've finished NYC, right? There's one dramatic breakthrough that will come to me. Yeah, calm down first, all right? It may happen. It happened to some persons. I mean, I got my first job with Schlumberger barely 2 months after NYC. That's quite a fast pace. Although some persons even got jobs before they finished NYC. I know people who got jobs, amazing job offers before they finished NYC. And there are people who did not get jobs for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, 1 year, before they could get a good job that they would call their own, right? The timeline for everybody differs. Another thing that you also need to know that your first opportunity may come from anywhere. Forget what you studied, first of all. That course where you study, wrap your certificates, keep it in one corner first. Of course, with your certificate in mind, right? Your mindset is what matters the most. Okay. So as an engineering graduate, your first role could come from HSC. Your first role could come from operations. It could come from even admin. It could be from anywhere, right? You could get customer service job, right? You studied engineering does not mean you could be in the banking sector. I'm telling you for a fact, right? It could be internships. It could be volunteering. It could be field roles, project support. It could be even from free internships. Then, so as a microbiology graduate, you can end up being in ESG. That's the reality of where we are right now. So what do you do as a fresh graduate who probably is about finishing NYC or has ended NYC already, right? Your tech skills have to come into play. You need to realize that we are currently in AI. This is the AI age. We're not just talking some basic tech skills. Oh, I'm a data analyst. Brother, have you seen what people are doing on Claude? Rest. up your game, right? But first of all, if you're just a starter, probably like, oh, I don't have any tech skill. It's fine. I don't have any tech skill. Not totally fine. Even the AI thing they're talking about, I'm not so boy agency, but you should know this. But then again, it's cool. Start on the basis, right? Learn Excel, learn Power BI. So go into data analysis, right? Get into HSC, get into project management, digital marketing, UI UX design, HRO tools, get your HR certifications, right? Supply chain, understand what supply chain management is all about. Start content creation, guys. Learn proper communication tools. I told you I wrote this down just so I don't miss my point, right? And looking AI productivity tools, and then again focus on your certifications. I know they might have told you, probably you are still serving. They'll tell you, you see all those certificates for NYC they give you. It's rubbish. Don't do them. Lies. You better do them. That was how I got into SLB. If you don't know SLB, you're already in a bigger problem again. Right, that's how I got into SLB, from those certificates, acclaimed certificate that they give us at NYC. People actually talk about that. Oh, it's not so good to get those certificates, right? But that's what I did. Then your CV. But again, you need to know that your network matters more than your CV. That's what I'm talking about, LinkedIn optimization, right? You need to be on LinkedIn. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, in a bigger soup already. But you need to get that also cleared out. Opportunities are lined out at on LinkedIn. My international role came from LinkedIn also. You cannot just play safe anymore, right? Also, don't underestimate internships. I'm telling you, even though it's unpaid, as far as you can cover your transportation, guy, go for it.